about to say something that sounds like criticism, but it isn't. The Warning have a problem. They have not fully captured their true power on a studio recording. And here's the twist. I don't think they should try to fix this problem. Let me be absolutely clear up front. The Warning's studio output is excellent. Albums like Error and Keep Me Fed are tight, modern, heavy, and well produced. The songwriting is strong. The tones are sharp. The hooks land. This is not a video about how the Warning's albums are bad. It's more like this. The Warning is even better live. And that gap, that slight difference, might actually be a kind of superpower. So if you've watched The Warning live, whether at a festival or headline show or even a high quality YouTube video, you know what I'm talking about. There is extra grit in Danny's voice, there's a looseness to the groove, there's pow pushing the tempo, and Alejandra's bass lines are a little bit more elastic, and there is definitely a visible chemistry between the sisters that breathes, flexes, and creates a sense of unexpectedness and danger. It's really hard to bottle in a studio. I think that studios reward precision and layering, editing, and perfection. They're there to help bands that need to compensate for, little imperfections. But live performances reward momentum, risk, and imperfection. Very human and electric. Warning's chemistry is not just musical. They're siblings. They've played together since childhood. The type of intuitive communication that they have is almost telepathic. Paradoxically, the tighter you try to record that, the more you risk sanding off the edges that created in the first place. That's why I think that The Warning is next to impossible to capture in the studio. And this is where it really gets interesting. In 1995, this might have been a serious problem, but now in 2026, it might actually be an advantage. The AI era that we're entering now has generated a time when AI songs are flooding platforms, vocals are hyper-tuned, drums are quantized to the grid, performances are constructed, not played. And what's becoming rare nowadays is authentic live power. In this environment, the gold standard is shifting back toward, can you actually do this? Can you actually sing? Can you actually play? Well, The Warning absolutely can, and because of that, they don't need to sound perfect in the studio. There's something else happening. Warning's power isn't just musical. It's visual, it's physical, it's emotional. There's something going on that can't be captured, that can't even really be described. And my argument is that the fact that they're better live creates a sense of mystique and creates a sense of urgency. This, in the long run, is way more powerful than having a very polished album. Some bands are studio bands. The Warning are live band royalty. Now, I don't want this misinterpreted. I'm not saying that The Warning's albums aren't strong. Their songwriting is very, very accomplished. Their production has steadily improved, and it may continue to improve. I don't think that should be their goal. I don't think The Warning's goal should be, let's finally make this studio record that sounds exactly like our live shows. Because that might not possible. And chasing it could dilute what's actually making them special. My take here is that as AI-generated music increases, as hyper-processed pop continues, bands that are undeniably powerful live will gain cultural weight. The Warning's reputation may increasingly rest on what you see live. And when rock history looks back, The Warning won't be judged on whether or not their albums match their live shows. They'll be judged on keeping live music alive when it mattered. So let me ask you, prefer The Warning live or in the studio? And why? And here's the bigger question. Should bands aim to perfectly capture their live sound? Or is that gap part of the magic? Drop your thoughts below.
Music Guru here, asking you to help us on our march to 10,000 subscribers.